Hello everyone, happy Vlogmas day 14. So excited for this vlog. I think this is gonna be my favorite vlog of the season. I have gingerbread house making stuff right here. All the goodies. But this is not just gonna be just me sitting here making gingerbread houses. I have a surprise for y'all. I think I'm gonna be needing a worthy opponent if I wanna say I wanna have a gingerbread competition. I'm very competitive. And so I had to think of who I could bring to this vlog to sit and talk with me, get into the holiday season. I know exactly who I'm going to call. Coming in on the other side, 5'8½", long blonde hair, singer, songwriter, one of the best, a true Brit from London. Everyone welcome my dearest friend, May Lane.
Hi vlog, my name is May Lane. I'm in London and I have my gingerbread kit all set up, ready to, well, it's not quite set up, but almost set up and ready to go. And we're gonna get gingerbread decorating. I'm gonna grab my computer and I'm gonna FaceTime Izzy.
May is gonna be on the other line of my FaceTime, but also we're gonna get her point of view from London. It is around 7 p.m. her time. That's why I have natural daylight and she does not, because the sun sets so early in London. Let's get this competition started. Hi Maya, welcome.
Hi!
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Yours is all set up.
I had to set mine up because mine took a while, but it's okay. You can set up now. But I always get stressed out with this part. Does that make sense? Like putting it together?
Wow, that is a thick gingerbread.
That's, wait, is it really?
I feel like, yeah. This is my box. We got it from, I feel like I might have got it from Tiger.
From where?
Flying Tiger.
Oh, Flying Tiger.
You know the place that has all the random said loads of Christmassy stuff in Flying Tiger. And they came home and I mentioned to my mum that we were gonna do this, and I came home to all this stuff, which was so nice. And these mini gingerbread houses, which are like just biscuits, but they're little ones.
Oh.
Look at that.
Your mom is so cute.
I know, and I got my glue. I've had to do a little. Yeah, like for like the food glue, icing.
Like glue. Glue. We just have icing. What do you mean glue?
I don't know. They call it that. I love your hat.
Oh, thank you. It's washing hair day, so I had to wear the hat.
I was at events the last 2 nights, so I couldn't, or not the last 2, but there's like 2 that I missed. I need to catch up on those ones.
You're already ahead of the game. I love that you watch them all.
Literally, they come up on for my subscription page, or like I have a watch later list, and I'm like, no, skip the watch later list, straight to Izzy's. Okay. Oh, it smells so good.
See, mine smells like cardboard.
Oh, if only you could smell this through the.
You know what? I had a realization, a blonde realization today. I just realized that there's actual like ginger in gingerbread. And I know that's so silly to say.
You didn't?
I didn't.
What do you think was in it?
I thought it was just like a holiday biscuit, you know, like with like nutmeg and stuff. But like, I had a cookie this morning, like from Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's normally they have healthier stuff, so it's like more pure everything.
Yeah.
And it was spicier at the end. And I was like, oh, like that reminds me of the ginger chews I do, like the sugar ginger chews I do from Trader Joe's. And I was like, oh my gosh, like there's actual ginger in gingerbread.
That's why.
That is so funny.
I don't know why I got the worst kinds of dots for my gingerbread. Look at all the flavors I got. Yellows and then orange.
Oh.
Like no reds.
I know, my favorites are the reds.
Yeah.
Talk to them about the gingerbread package you got. Like, show them a bit. Because I need to show the difference of competition.
Did you just see what I did?
No?
Oh no, I snapped the window.
Okay, glue it together.
Good thing you have that glue.
We didn't get any candies in ours. I know.
Wait, what do you decorate it with then?
I have candy in my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that because you guys don't have like the colorings, like the red dyes and stuff like that?
I think some of them I've definitely had ones before. Maybe it's just this kit. Like,
so I got these little things and these little mint, I don't know, not that cute, but there's like, I feel like that's like grape flavored. I like grape stuff. And then these, that's about it. So I'm not really gonna decorate that much. But I did get gingerbread men.
Please don't break this time.
So, what is your favorite Christmas movie, Maya?
My favorite one is probably The Holiday. I don't know why, oh actually, okay. My number one favorite Christmas film is Die Hard. But a lot of people don't think that's a Christmas film.
I just talked about that in my vlog.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a Christmas film? Do you like it?
That's what I was talking about. I was like, I grew up watching Die Hard. I just remember a lot of explosions and action. Like, I don't remember, I should watch it again. But everyone always says, like in Friends TV, that it's a Christmas movie, but there's a debate on it.
Yeah, so in my family it's a tradition that we watch it on Christmas Eve. So every Christmas Eve we watch Die Hard. I think the thing is, maybe it's not my favourite, but it's my like most nostalgic or most like Christmassy one. But I do love that film. And then I really like The Holiday. I don't know, I feel like I like the two different settings, the two different vibes, the feelings, and it's a really sweet film.
My favorite Christmas film is The Santa Claus. I
don't think I've seen those.
They're the best. I love them. It's such a good movie. So I love Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. And then I also love The Holiday. What was your biggest struggle in 2023? I think my biggest struggle in 2023 was my Accutane journey. And my mental state in it. And I think Maya can explain, like, I was very, very, like, I struggled a lot.
Yeah, it's really hard as well because it was like, you knew it wasn't kind of like you that had that was bringing, I don't know, the cloud. I know you described it once as like a cloud over your head, and you like couldn't shake it, and you were doing all the right things to like try and help yourself, you know, you were in a good routine, you were like talking to people about it, all the things that you can try and do to make yourself feel better. And then sometimes it's just like out of your control.
I think that was my biggest struggle of 2023.
Yeah, I think mine, it's like the first thing that came to my mind, it's not really my struggle, I guess, but like it relates to me, is my mum. My mum got quite sick during this year, and she's like fine now and a lot better now, but that was really stressful. Another thing is just like being resilient, I would say, is I find it like with music, sometimes it can be quite disheartening, like you're always just like waiting for something to happen or waiting for someone to believe in you, and you've got to keep, kind of like with you just got to keep going and hope that things work out, and luckily they are working out, but having the resilience and like the determination and the motivation to keep going can sometimes be hard.
Very hard. And we had this discussion before too, but I like how Maya brought it back up because it's a thing a lot of people struggle with. I feel like, honestly, you don't know if people struggle because normally the people who quote unquote make it, they like, people just wake up one day and it's like a new star or something, but you just don't understand the journey that people go on to get there sometimes. Now, granted, there are people who go viral overnight or something like that, rarities. Yeah. But if you think about it, people spend years and years in their craft before they make it to the headlines. But no one wants to talk about that. No one wants to talk about it, and like,
because it's not like, it's not as exciting as well to be like, oh, it took years and years of hard, people don't want to hear that it takes years of hard work.
So what's your favorite Christmas tradition besides watching Die Hard Christmas Eve?
One of my favorite traditions is we always go ice skating as a family, like a couple days before Christmas. Yeah, I don't know, I guess like the 20th, around that time, like 22nd. And we go ice skating at Somerset House, which is where me and Izzy actually went ice skating last year. And it was, I think it was almost to this day last year. I think it might have been the 11th or the 12th of December. It's one of my favorite places to go ice skating, but also then we go to this restaurant in London, which is like one of the oldest restaurants in London, and we've always gone to the same one, and it's just a good, just like a nice tradition, and it really gets me in the Christmas spirit, and we kind of wander around like Fortnum and Masons and all that stuff, and it just feels very Christmassy and London life kind of.
I love that.
Which is nice, yeah.
December 11th is when we went. Is it? Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
So, tomorrow, almost a year ago tomorrow, we went on that adventure. And this is being pre-recorded, by the way. Normally I record on the day of, but because of our schedules, I wanted to make sure this worked, so.
We're busy girls with time zones.
I know. My favorite tradition of Christmas, so this tradition goes to like my future spouse and everything, but my favorite tradition is at Christmas Eve at my Mima's house. She has a piano room, and so we all gather around, and we have a couple of people, like musicians in the family who are pianists. We sit there, and then we have this booklet that my Mima made, and we carol together around the piano. And so we do that every single Christmas Eve with like my whole dad's side, big side of the family. We carol, we sing together, we make it funny, like we like do soprano and alto voices, like we go back and forth. It's like really funny. What's so fun about it is that if anyone brings a boyfriend or girlfriend, like you only bring a boyfriend or girlfriend to Meemaws if you know it's serious and end game, because that person have to initiate themselves in by doing a solo around the piano with a song.
Now that is an intense initiation.
We're not shy, so.
Yeah. Exactly. You're gonna have to, it's like karaoke fear times 100.
I bet some people are thinking, have I ever brought anyone? I've never brought anyone to Meemaws for that. Never. Not yet. No one has gotten to that place with me. Like even one of my most serious boyfriend of like a year and a half, I did not want to bring him. You're serious if you go to Meemaws because you have to do that solo caroling. Nice. Oh my gosh, it looks like, you know those log games, the log cabins as a kid? Did you ever play, you know, it looks like one of those houses. That's a big gingerbread house.
It is big, it is big. I'm gonna wash my hands quickly.
What was your favorite part of 2023? And you don't have to say me or our trips or anything. Like,
one of the first ones that came to mind though was like going to Italy. That was it was so fun. And it was so nice to like have those memories, explore somewhere different. I don't know, looking back as well, like if I watch back the vlog, I'm like, kind of feels like a dream as well.
I know.
Like,
it feels like so long ago.
I know. Oh my gosh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like we've had so many nice memories though. Like you are the center of a lot of my good fondest memories of the last like year and a bit in London.
Oh, you too though. Same right back at you. We had some fun. Let me try to think of, oh my gosh, wait, this year, wasn't it, was Gracie Abrams this year?
Yeah, that was December, January? Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
That was really fun.
Career-wise for me, like coming off the tour I've just been on, was...
Explain that.
So I went on my first ever support tour all around the UK with a band called Far From Saints. Really, really great. Very kind of like Americana, Fleetwood Mac. It was my first ever support tour. So we started in Birmingham, went all the way up to Wales, all the way around Scotland, back down all the way through the north, like Nottingham, Manchester, all around there, Newcastle, and then back down to Bexhill in the south, and then I finished off with them there. But it was just like the coolest experience ever.
Oh, I'm so proud. That's so fun. And you got to meet so many people. And how much merch did you sell?
I sold 70 pieces of merch, which I was expecting to sell about 5.
That's a good memory. That's a great memory.
What about you?
I think my favorite memory was just living in London. It was miserable because of the Accutane and like where I was mentally. But like Maya said, like I did try to make the best of it, and I tried to like get out of my head and be like, listen, I'm not gonna be here forever. Nothing lasts forever in London when you're an American. So I just made the best of it. I loved living in London, and I think traveling a bit around, I love the Seven Sisters Cliffs. Those are always my favorite days.
Yeah.
All that's my favorite part of 2023. If I can remember it, that's above everything else. I miss London.
Nice.
I know, London misses you. It does. I know, I see like Abby or Zoe like always, and like Brooke and stuff, they'll like comment and they'll be like, we miss it, like everyone misses you so much.
I'm using my finger right now to put icing on the roof. What's one quality you hope to change about yourself in the future that you're working on?
Maybe how hard I am on myself.
That's my answer too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being a little bit kinder to myself and a little bit, I don't know.
It's just the hard on yourself in seasons when you sort of need to kind of let yourself breathe and have that soft moment. What do you like the most about being you? And yes, you can say these things. You are not conceited if you do.
Maybe, do you know what? You definitely have helped me see some of the good things in myself, and I appreciate that. I think I'm a caring person and I'm a thoughtful person, and I think my thoughtfulness and empathetic. Wait, those are 3 things. I just like I was like just listing them off. But yeah, I think they all tie into each other though. I think it makes me a better friend. I think it makes me a better person, a good musician, like a good songwriter, to be all those things. And I think it's one of like some of the most important things you can try to be, and always like try your best to be better at being, in a way. Yeah, what about you?
I like those qualities. I agree with all those, by the way, too.
Thank you.
I would have to say, I think my work ethic, I like a lot. Always being able to see the bright side of things. I'm very kind to everyone until you cross me. And it's not that I'm mean, but like, I really do like how I can like...
No, you got boundaries.
I have boundaries and I can kind of cut it off, where I'm like, no, I'm not, I don't need that in my life. And I can like differentiate what I need and what I don't in a way of relationships. And you know what, one quality I do like, I'm not boy crazy. I know that's like silly to say, but like, I'm very independent. Yeah, very independent, and I like that about myself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when you move to London, all these different things, some people wouldn't do that. They just stay in what's comfortable. And I feel like you push yourself outside to get the best out of things.
Now we're going to say what our favorite quality is about each other.
What we think.
Try not to use what we said, though.
I know, I'm like, I could have said that. First off, out of everything, how attentive you are in a friendship and how like into it you are. Okay, now okay, I'm gonna explain it because it's gonna make sense when I explain it. But if you tell Izzy something, she's gonna remember it. If there's something important to you, like when we have a conversation, you really have a conversation. You're not like, and so many people I know as well say this about you, like my mum and my sister always say it, like when you're talking to someone, you're talking to them, you're interacting, you're really engaged, and you really care, and you care about people, and you care about the people who are close to you. And I know that sounds like a really basic, obvious thing to say, but a lot of people don't. And a lot of people aren't so, I guess, thoughtful and like notice the details and things like that. And just a really good person. Yeah, just a really good friend. Like really, like even just from just like so many little things, like the things you'll remember about conversations that we have. You know, you could mention something in passing, and then like 2 months later you'll be like, oh yeah, remember when you said this? I'm like, I don't even remember that. Like how did you remember that? And I think you bring out the best in a lot of other people as well. Like you definitely brought out good sides to me. Yeah, if Izzy walks in a room, it's like the sun has come into the room. That's what I was thinking. You know when people are like, oh, what's the, like, you know, they have the person who's yellow. They're like, it's, they're like yellow. That's you, I feel like. Stop saying like, I can't do it. I keep saying it.
My favorite thing about Maya is that you could literally not run away from this girl. For instance, if you like went into hiding for like 3 weeks, she would have at least texted you maybe 5 times out of that 3 weeks. So she like is so attentive with making sure that your relationship is still good. Like she tracks you down in the nicest, like best way. Like she'll, hey, how are you doing? And that's it. She's not texting about, hey, like, how are you doing? Oh, I had a question. You know, it's never ever like that. It's seriously just her asking and checking up and like making sure that everything's okay, you know, or like, can we get something on the schedule? Like I've never had such another type A friend where she's just like, hey, like, can we get something on the schedule? And I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, yes, like, thank you for texting that. Like, let's get something on the schedule. I miss you, all that stuff. So that's one of my favorite things about her. Another thing, some people are gonna be like, wait, what? Like this is a favorite thing? Because yes, it is. It makes Maya Maya. My favorite part is like me recognizing it, but then when I went to dinner with her family, like her parents, they like made a little comment. They're like, yeah, like she just gets anxious with menus at restaurants. And I'm just like, that is the most cutest thing ever. And I was like, I actually totally saw that in the beginning. She can't decide with the menu, with the restaurant menu. Yeah. And that's my favorite, that's one of my favorite things about her because it's just so unique to her. I love it though. I think it's super unique to Maya. Like none of my other friends have it in like the best way. Like if you were to like blindfold me and then like put me near someone and then they do their actions, I could tell who each of my friends are. And that's like one of my favorite traits about Maya. I know she'll probably see that as a con or a flaw or anything, but I do not see it as that way. And so she tries to say I'm the yellow ray of sunshine, but when she pops in with her beautiful blonde hair that's not dyed, by the way, it's all natural. Like she has to be Swedish or something, but she's not. Like she's lying. She is a ray of sunshine too, and she genuinely cares, and she has the cutest style. Let me tell you, that's one of my other favorites. Anywhere she goes, even if it's to the dang airport. Like, we went to Puglia, and she had the cutest outfit on the airport, and I was like wearing my leggings and a sweatshirt, but she had the cutest comfy pants. Like, she made going to the airport, she made it look really good. So, is that like brown frosting? It's meant to be gold. This is silver. Wait, I'm gonna take a photo and send it to you so you can see. Okay. It's like dripping snow. Oh, okay.
Hold on.
I think I'm sort of done with my gingerbread house. Yeah, I can be done almost as well. No, that's really sweet though, because I think sometimes as an anxious person you worry that your anxiety makes you really unlikable and can make it really, you know, hard to be around. So hearing that actually it's not that way is... Yeah. Oh, cute. Don't say it. It's a little special. Yeah, I love it. Vlog. We have finished decorating. I am someone who feels like no matter how long I have, no matter how much time I have, I'm never going to be finished. So I've decided to stop now. And I'm going to show you my spectacular, it's not that spectacular, gingerbread house. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Oh, it's not focusing. Okay, is it focusing? Yay! Snow dripping from the windows. It's meant to look like that. Yep. We have a gold door with a little chocolate button doorknob. Look at the decoration. I feel like this is, maybe apart from the side, a 10 out of 10 decoration. Dun, dun. And this is what Izzy was talking about, the glitter glue, which is actually beautiful silver, shiny. Look at that shine. So this is the finished product of mine. You can see we have cute little flower right there and a nice little window, snow on the top with some little gumdrops and little candy balls, little family members, and some snow icicles coming off. And in the back, honestly don't really know what's going on, but very colorful, more icicles right there. These sort of fell, so those aren't supposed to look like that, but it's fine. So vote for me down in the comments if you think mine's cuter than Maya's. Honestly though, I think Maya's is really cute. It's very different than mine. This is like an American kit and hers is like more of a British kit. So vote down below in the comments. Okay, let's call back Maya and get a final little goodbye. Okay, I'm so sticky. Wait, you've got two?
Yeah.
Wait, all this time I thought you had one.
No.
Oh, I think you've won. Look at those colors.
Yeah.
Oh, there's me hyping myself up. No way. You a secret underdog. Let's say bye to the camera and may the best man win. Look at me still going. Thank you so much for following along and listening. Thank you, Maya, for joining me. Thanks for having me. We will see y'all again shortly. Bye. Hopefully together in person. I know, hopefully together in person. Bye. Comment down below. Bye.